Well, Danny, you were worried about a potential banana skin, but it was relatively comfortable in the end.
Yeah. I think the main message in there from us is we're in the next round draw, and that's the main thing. These games are never easy. They're really not. The only way they become probably a little bit simpler is if it's like 3 or 4-0 at half time, which is always a lot easier said than done. Fair play to Horsham. I thought their subs caused some real problems at the end, and I backed them to be up there in the Isthmian League this year. But here and now we're in that second round draw. But they gave us a good game. Credit to them. And there's a lot of positives for us as well. We're a bit sloppy at times, but it is hard when you have so much of the ball not to make mistakes. If that makes sense. So yeah, fantastic win.
Was a little bit of experimenting, perhaps. There was a lot of possession on the ball, but there was 1 or 2 little moves that we've not seen so much of this season.
Yeah, I think it's very hard when we watch things back on a Monday and freeze frame stuff, and sometimes teams, I think Colchester had a back 7 at one point, and it's really hard because you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Do you know what I mean? So you're trying to go for the killer pass and it gets cut out, and you think, oh, we should have kept it. You keep it, and you think we've got to look forward. So it's always a real balancing act, that one where teams sit behind the ball. We thought they might do that. I mean that with the utmost respect, and maybe look to hit us on the counter-attack. I thought more times than not our decisions were quite good. I thought the goal was excellent, the first goal, and when it goes 3-0, you're just hoping that a little bit of tiredness kicks in the Horsham. You can wrap it up quite comfortably. They get that goal, and I'm pretty glad personally it wasn't a bit earlier, because the 3 lads who finished up front were really dangerous. So they must cause mayhem in their league, and they got us on the back foot. So I think the best team won, but I would say that, and I wish Horsham well, but yeah, today was our day.
Do you think the timing of Will Briggs' goals was important, because the first one settled things down, but 1-0 at half time is quite nervy. To come out and get the second so quickly really sort of settle things down. Yeah,
we were trying to champion an early goal before the game. That was our message. We got that through Will, and then it got a bit frustrating for periods then, didn't it, building up to half time, and then early in the second half him to do the same thing again. Great finish, great ball from Michael Jacobs. I thought they did really well today, and it just brings a little bit of calmness around, because they're all human beings, and there's sometimes a little bit of nerviness, a bit of edginess amongst the lads today. When you're playing against a team, everyone's expecting you just to go and steamroll, and it's not that easy, but we won. If you'd offered us all a 3-1 win before the game or a 1-0 win before the game, we'd take it, because the FA Cup is all about, for a club like Chesterfield, hopefully getting to the third round.
Was there a little bit of you always want a clean sheet, but thinking back to Stamford Bridge and that moment Chesterfield fans had, nice to see Horsham have that as well?
No, don't agree with that, but if I was in their shoes I would, exactly. And what it does, even that Gaffer said in there, it just gives them what he calls oxygen. It just gives the fans and the players and their staff some oxygen. Actually, there could be 10 minutes left here, and I think deep down we felt we would see the game out. But still, yeah, they made it nervy towards the end. I'm pleased they had the scenes at the end with their supporters, fair play coming up. But I just wanted our fans to be the ones to cheers today.
And just finally, John Fleck coming on. Did you see it okay?
Yes, I think you just saw little glimpses of what he can do. He's comfortable. I think he's going to need a few more of those little, I wouldn't say cameo, but those little ones towards the end of games to get him up to scratch. He's training ever so well. So he was always going to have a little bit of setback here and then with little niggly injuries, because he hasn't played and trained for a while over the summer. So hopefully he's nearing his best fitness-wise, because with the ball, obviously, he's very, very good.